Hi, it's Meg. I'm garbage. A few things before I get into this video. I've tried to make this video so many different times. Like literally I have like 3 different drafts of this video on my computer. I think I actually deleted them because they're just so cringy, like I can't watch them. But that's for a multitude of reasons. First being that I would like have a mental breakdown halfway through it and think like, oh my gosh, this look has probably been done like a million different ways. You could probably look up like a million different videos of how to do this exact look that I'm doing, and probably better videos, honestly. I would get in my own head and think like, you're not offering anything new to the table, like why are you doing this? Nobody cares. You know, you're not different or original. You're literally doing something that everyone else is doing. Another reason is that I kept trying to make it so perfect, you know, because like I see all these other makeup gurus and they have like this, they just have their lives together, and I don't. That's not who I am. I don't know, like I was gonna do this whole like voiceover thing and do the whole like, this is the products I'm using type thing, but like, I don't know, that's just, it doesn't seem natural. I'm just going to let all my expectations go and just, I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to force myself to upload this video no matter how it turns out. Honestly, I like this look. Like, it's something I wear like kind of a lot during fall. There's probably makeup lines where my glasses sit on my nose, but whatever. So I don't know if you can see it very well, but I just have this gold, a little bit smoked out at the edges look, with a dark red burgundy lip with a little bit of gold shimmer on there. I explained in the video how I got this lip and everything else, so I hope you like it. If you try this look, like Snapchat it to me or something, because I'm assuming if anybody tries it, it's probably just gonna be my friends. Tag me in it on Instagram or something. I don't know. It's not like anybody's actually gonna do that, but yeah, I will list my Instagram and everything down below. If you guys want to send me a picture if you tried this look. Without further ado, here is the video. Ding. Pin this back. To start off my makeup look, I need to color correct. So first things first, I'm going to conceal my under eye area with NYX Dark Circle Concealer. It's just like this orange toned concealer. I just do it with my finger because it's kind of thick and it's like easier to heat up with like the heat caused by your fingertips. So I'm literally just like dragging this under my eye and kind of blending it out with my finger. And already like you can kind of just see like the difference. So the purpose of an orange concealer is to cancel out the blue tones that make your under eye area so dark. And then I kind of like to put some on my eyelid as well, just because my eye sockets are just so dark. So this is caused by the fact that I don't sleep. So once that is finished, I have a lot of redness on my cheeks and like around my nose, a little bit right here, just from like a little bit of acne scarring, and then on my chin, because this is where I tend to break out. So what I'm going to do is put some green concealer there to balance out the red. And I'm again just using a NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer in green. Who would have known? And this might look kind of crazy right now, but once you blend it out and you put foundation over it, you won't be able to tell that it's like a mint color. So I look like a crazy person. So I did not clean my beauty blender for this video because I just wanted to remain true to myself. I mean, this is always disgusting, so at least I'm not fake. So literally just blending that out with the beauty blender. Once I'm all color corrected, it's time to put foundation on. But I usually go for the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Foundation, and I am in the lightest shade, which is 101 Nude. So I just kind of put it directly onto my beauty blender because I'm kind of like, what's the point in putting it on the back of your hand and then on your beauty blender, you know what I mean? So really just pile it on there, take it up. You know what? You're probably gonna see this and like say, that's not natural, that doesn't look right. And you know what? You're probably correct. It doesn't look natural, it doesn't look right, it looks like it shouldn't be happening. But just wait, just be patient. Some people ask me why my makeup takes so long. And it's because I'm just sitting here and blending for the rest of my life. And then next I'm just gonna go in and use concealer. Right now I'm using the Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer. It is in the lightest shade, Light Ivory. And I have mixed feelings about this concealer because I really like the color. A lot of the time it's harder to find a concealer for me because I'm so pale, and your concealer should be 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. And if I'm already like ghost white, what's whiter than that? Exactly. So this is a really good color for me. However, if I don't set it like immediately, it settles into the fine lines under my eyes real quick. So you're just gonna put a lot on there, and then I'm just putting it in kind of a what is it called? Like a jester clown kind of shape, so it kind of looks like you're doing clown makeup. And I mean, you kind of are around my nose. So now that you have your war paint on, you're just gonna take your beauty blender and blend it. And if you'll take a look here, the concealer on my eyes has already settled into a nice crescent shape into the crease of my eye. So you're just gonna want to blend that out again. Perfect. Okay, so everything is blended and highlighted. So then I'm just taking this e.l.f. like loose HD powder or something. I don't know, it's the white one. So you just want to pack it onto this little poof that comes with it and just pack it on to your under eye. And then you really just want to pat that cocaine under your eyes, make it look like you are a crackhead. There's like a film over my eye. That's perfect, great. Exactly what you wanted to go for. Blindness. Literally get out of my life. So while we let that bake, we're gonna do our eyebrows. And I am using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe. I really like pomade because you can kind of just build it up. So like the tails, I like to do a little bit darker because they're sparser. And towards the front, I like to do it a little bit lighter. So then after the tail is filled in, doing the front by just drawing a line underneath. And then kind of just dragging it upwards. Look at the difference of those brows, am I right? Now we're cooking with gas or something. Okay, so you might be saying, wow, that looks a little bit chunky, a little bit weird. And you're right. So then I'm just gonna take the spoolie and kind of blend it through a little bit more. And all your brow hairs are going in the right way. And then I'm taking a concealer brush and just going back to my concealer and taking a little bit off the wand. And then we're gonna go under, excuse you, underneath the eyebrow and kind of just like trace it so that it makes a sharp ass line. I see these memes on Facebook all the time that are like, eyeliner so sharp, don't cut a bitch. But honestly, make your eyebrows so sharp, they're gonna cut a bitch. Oh yeah. eyebrows are together. And then for primer, I'm using Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. Patting that on. Okay, so you're gonna take a kind of clean brush. I cleaned mine on my pants, so that's cool. So this is a Real Techniques base shadow brush. I like putting it in the crease because it's like nice and fluffy and it's not too stiff. So it makes it really nice to get that really diffused, like blended look. So I'm using this brush and going into the Meet Matrimony. It's from The Balm Cosmetics. And then I'm going into Matt Evans. It's the one on the bottom left here, and it's just like a pretty light taupey color. And I'm just blending that ever so slightly into the crease. It's kind of just a transition color. Blending that all up in that crease. Yes, girl, got it. And then I'm going into the shade above it. That is Matte Lopez. It's kind of an orangey brown. It's a little bit darker. But I really like this kind of orange tone for the fall. It's just so pretty. So I'm just patting that into the outer corner and then taking it all up in that crease. So you kind of want to just drag it until it's almost at the center of the eye, but don't take it past that. I'm just going to take this flat, like C-shaped shader brush from e.l.f. Honestly, I use really cheap brushes. I'm broke, so, you know. I'm going to take this very well-loved Lorac Pro palette. Like, look how disgusting this is. But I absolutely love it. And I'm just going to take this gold shade right here. Honestly, I would repurchase this a million times over for this gold shade because it's so pretty. Like, oh my god. And then take that up into where you left off with the Matte Lopez shade. Just take that same blending crease brush and go back to the edges and kind of buff that out a little bit. And then for a little bit more definition, I'm going in with Sable. It's this really pretty warm brown. And just going into that outer like third of the eye. Kind of blending it into the gold. And into the crease just a little bit. I don't know why, but I have the theme to The Nanny stuck in my head. You ever have just those days? And then I'm gonna go in with Matte Lynn. It's this really pretty like cream shade up here. And kind of just going along the brow bone. Cleaning everything up. I'm pretty sure this is a crease brush also from Mary Kay. Going into this Matte Kumar shade. This really pretty deep red. It's not going to show up deep red on my eye because this isn't pigmented at all. But I'm just going underneath and kind of buffing that into the lash line. Okay, great. So you can stop when it looks like you have an eye infection. And then this is the point where we can buff out all that bake that went on a little while ago. And then what I really like about this Matte Lynn shade is it's pretty much the color of my skin. So instead of going in with a concealer and making it super sharp, I can kind of clean up the edges. Perfect. To line my eyes, I'm going to be using the Balm Schwing liquid liner. I love this eyeliner because it is dark and very pigmented, and it's very easy to create a line with. And if you're a cosmetology professional, they sell the balm at Cosmoprof, and it's only like $8 or something, so that's pretty cool. then I'm just going to take this Mary Kay mascara, and I'm not really going to bother that much with my eyelashes because they are short and stubby, so it might look kind of weird, but just wait until I put false lashes on. False lashes bring everything together. Just kind of stabbing myself in the eye. That's perfect. For false lashes, I'm going to use Ardell. I don't remember what they're called. I just know that the number is 251. And then I just have the Duo like brush on eyelash glue. Honestly, they kind of look like the Vegas Nay Grand Glamour lashes, if you know what I'm talking about. But they have a much thinner band and they're a lot more comfortable, I've noticed. Alright, so next I'm going to do my bronzer slash contour because we really need to warm this face up. I'm so pale. It's just kind of a fluffy brush, but it's not entirely round. It still has like a little bit of like an oval-y shape to it, you know? So I really like it for contour and bronzer. To contour, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And then I'm using this middle color here, and it's called Shadow Play. Like if you suck in your cheeks, you'll notice there's that line, and people like to put it underneath right here. But honestly, if you put it just like where your cheekbone goes down, it makes that natural shadow and like just carves out your cheeks a little bit better in my opinion. But like, you do you live your life. I don't think there's a wrong way to do your makeup. Make it look more like I've seen the sun recently. And then taking a little bit on the sides of my nose. And then we're gonna try to hide that double chin. As you can tell, it's not working. So I'm using this Hikari blush. It's in the shade Tango. And that looks really bright, but it's honestly not that bright once you like blend it out. Just smile, kind of get that on the apples of the cheeks, and then blend it back. What I usually do if I want really pop and highlight is I have to go into my eyeshadow palette, into Lorac Pro eyeshadow palette. And you see this color over here that's like almost white, but like has like a little bit of pink to it? I use that. It's called Nude. So I'm just gonna get a little bit on my brush there. By a little bit, I mean a lot of it. And just kind of... Yes, ma'am. Here we go. The Lord said, let there be light. This is a gorgeous fall color. It is Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in Unicorn Blood. And like, say what you will about Jeffree Star, but I really, really like these liquid lipsticks. So I'm just gonna do the first layer, and then we're gonna do something interesting. Okay, now once you have that good base of lipstick going. Okay, so what I've done is I kind of just pat a little bit of that gold onto the center of my lips. Okay, so now that I'm done with my makeup, I'm just going to flat iron my hair. Finally on that choker trend though. Look at me, look real desperate. Okay, so this is my completed look with my hair styled and everything. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, I don't know. I know it's been a long time since I've done the video with my sister, but hopefully now I'll get my stuff together and make more videos because I honestly really do like making them. Like, I like the process of making them. And I have a lot of ideas. I mean, some of it's makeup related and some of it's just like, I kind of want to tell some weird stories that I've done, and also I kind of like doing crafts and like, it's dorky, but I like like DIY stuff. And I mean, this weekend I'm going to my friend's house, my best friend Susan, and we're going to redo her entire room. Like, we're gonna repaint and do wallpaper and stuff like that. So I'm going to film that whole process, and you guys can see like the makeover process of that. So I don't know, I have a lot of different things I want to be doing, and so this channel will be hopefully a multitude of fun things that I enjoy. And even if it like doesn't go anywhere, that's not really the point of doing this, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be like the next like Nikki Tutorials, you know, like it's okay with me if I don't get more than 5 subscribers, you know. Just like doing this because I like trying to film and like trying to do different looks, because I like the creativity of it. I like editing, I like all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of dorky, but I don't care if this doesn't go anywhere. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but like, you know, I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Living for this lip though. Like, subscribe. Bye. Okay, bye.